What is up, you beautiful people? It's Adam D. I'm going to be bringing you a video today all about the Avenging Herald, which in my opinion is the best gun in Anthem. I'm going to be showing you which roles you want to be crafting for. I'm going to be showing you how good this gun is, and I'm going to be walking you through a mechanic that allows you to increase this gun's damage by 400% consistently. If you find this to be useful, please like, comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other guides, like my Interceptor guide, my Ranger guide, and my Storm guide, as well as my Anthem Mythbuster series, where I break down different myths in Anthem. Also, subscribing allows you to get in on a dope giveaway where I'm giving away some free games. So if this is helpful, please go check them out. Let's go and look at this gun. Okay guys, so looking into the actual stats of the Avenging Herald, you're looking at 1044 base damage, which is extremely high considering that it's just a primary weapon and not a sniper rifle. It's about as high as you can possibly get without being a sniper rifle or marksman rifle. Which means big damage when you hit somebody. Along with 240 rounds per minute, you can really pump out the damage with this gun. 9 rounds in the clip, nothing too crazy, but it's really offset by the sheer amount of damage you're going to be able to pump out with this gun. Optimal range 35. Obviously, it's not a rifle, it's not a sniper. You're going to have some damage fall off if you're hitting things from far away, but you really shouldn't notice this too much. The thing that makes this weapon absolutely god tier is its masterwork effect. Hovering increases weapon damage by 200%. This is incredible, alright? In any looter shooter that you play, you're going to want weapons that obviously increase their own damage. There's nothing like this in Anthem where it's so easy to activate this effect. Okay, you don't have to dodge around like crazy, you don't have to get kills, just hop up in the air for a second and start plugging away. It does so much damage with this effect that it's almost unfair. Okay, now when you're crafting this, you're going to want to be going for these flat percentage damage bonuses. And when I mean flat percentage damage bonuses, I don't mean, you know, critical damage, weak point damage. I mean plus 100% physical, plus weapon percent damage, plus just flat base damage, okay? Because that's going to allow you to not only be effective against enemies that don't have shields, but be super effective against enemies that do have shields. Whereas if you have crit, it's, you know, or weak point damage, you're not going to really be able to apply that to enemies that are shielded, which are the majority of the enemies in Grandmaster 2 and Grandmaster 3. Getting a flat percentage increase allows you to be effective at all levels of the game and affect enemies whether or not they're shielded, whether or not they're armored, or anything like that. You're going to want to have these damage increases. So continuously craft and roll until you get something, you know, preferably better than mine. I don't think mine's particularly amazing, but it does have 2 percentage damage increases, so I use them. And it's really noticeable because it already comes with a 200% flat damage increase. So if you add all of these up, I mean, you're looking at absolutely insane amounts of damage. You know, 200%, 150%, 150, you know, 20%. I mean, you're looking at crazy numbers. And with the added bonus that Raptor's Deadeye, the masterwork effect, actually can stack if you perform a certain mechanic that I'm going to show you in a second, which bumps this level of, you know, amazingness into the stratosphere. All right, so now let's go check out that mechanic so you guys can master this and use it in your own game. Okay, so this is just a quick example of the type of damage this can do both with the mechanic and without the mechanic I'm going to show you. So already, this is Grandmaster 1, and you can see that it does about 13,146 damage with a headshot on these red bar Grandmaster 1 enemies. Now, I do the mechanic. You see I have double Raptor's Deadeye. Now, I'm going to be doing 19,000 damage. Now, this is without any additional consumables or anything activated. This is just the raw weapon, and you can really see the damage difference. I mean, it already one-shots red bars, but this bumps it up to just another level when you're able to master this mechanic. Okay, I'm going to do another video with a full breakdown of the best way to activate this mechanic, but essentially you are swapping weapons to your other Avenging Herald and at the same time performing an action that kind of interrupts it. this takes an already god tier weapon and bumps its power level up by like 1,000. Now this isn't 100% necessary because as you can see it already absolutely decimates shields and health bars on Grandmaster 1, but as you go into Grandmaster 2 it's always helpful to have more damage, and if you really like this gun, why not double up? Now let's go check out some boss gameplay so you can really see the crazy damage output this gun has when you're using consumables that also help it. Okay, so I'm on the final boss of the Tyrant Mines run. I immediately activate my Raptor's Deadeye double activation. Okay, and you can see I'm just floating there. I'm waiting for the boss to come down. And then I'm just going to absolutely unload on this boss. I try and apply a status effect to increase my damage, but it doesn't hold. And then I just rip into the boss. And you can see the health bar just plummet whenever I take shots. And I mean, it's destroying them. 30,000, 45,000. This gun is a DPS machine, guys. I'm telling you. Now, the Tyrant Mines boss, as you know, he falls over whenever you pop these little pustules on the side. So I'm trying to go and DPS him so that he can't jump away. My teammates don't really do a lot of damage, so I just have to kind of suck it up. Here you can see the damage fall off. I'm not as close, so it's doing about half as much damage, but it's really not that big of a difference when you look into how much damage this thing is pumping out all the time. I mean, 30,000 is crazy. I'm skipping ahead just so you don't have to see the transition phase. This is kind of the final portion where all of his weak spots are available, and I'm just laying into him. 45,000 a pop. I mean, look at how fast that health bar decimates. I mean, that's crazy, guys. I'm telling you, get this weapon. You will love it. You will never let it go. Make sure you get a good roll on it, and you'll be pumping out the same damage I am. I don't even think I'm running a bunch of heavy pistol consumables. I think I'm running one, maybe. Again, if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out more guides just like this one, as well as a Mythbuster series, and I already have a Ranger, Storm, and Interceptor guide up on my channel, so go check them out and you can be entered in a dope giveaway. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Adam D out.